Now on board and controlling the big ACAT is Mr. Mike Tryggvason. You may remember him. He performed at this air show a few years ago in the Child's 200, a highly aerobatic machine. Now he's piloting the ACAT. And Roy, we got to set this up. Tell us about the ACAT because it's a very, very different machine from the Child's 200.
Oh, no kidding. The jaws look like an RC plane flying through the sky. This thing is huge. Of course, from an aircraft company, almost all their airplanes was a crop duster, totally transformed for air show excellence. Got a 450 horsepower Pratt & Whitney R985 radial engine, custom smoke system, and boy does it work. And of course, that wing rack on top that Sam says is the best seat at any air show I can only imagine.
Now look at this, folks. Mike Tryggvason has got the power all the way back. That is indicating to us that his wife, Sam, is in the process of moving about the wings of that airplane. You do not want to have all 450 horsepower burning away while she's doing that. She'd be blown completely off the wing. Now, if you look up, you will see now that Sam is strapping herself into the strap, or into the strut, on the top wing of the ACAT.
It's a good thing she's very aerodynamic.
It's true. I asked Mike the other day, how does having Sam up there on the top wing affect the aerodynamics of the aircraft? And he said the airplane itself is so draggy that he doesn't even notice that Sam is up there on the top wing.
Oh, she notices she's up there, I'm sure.
Now, folks, just imagine if you're standing on top of this wing, you're experiencing hurricane force winds. How could you possibly breathe while you go through this incredible wing walking routine? And is a little bit of covering your mouth, is taking little gasps of air. That's how Sam does it. And there you see her waving to us on the top wing of Mike Tryggvason's Showcat. The smoke comes on, indicating to us that they're ready to go. Diving into the show area, Mike is going to throw this airplane through an array of aerobatic maneuvers. He needs a lot of airspeed back on the stick. And up they go into the beautiful orange covers blue over the top. There you see Sam waving to us as she hangs on.
Absolutely get ready for Sam's favorite maneuver as he goes straight up in the sky, gonna turn back in, and there it is, the great thing. Hammerhead stall, and turn, perfectly done, right down the show line.
Let's watch lots of airspeed on the airspeed indicator, pulling the airplane in a full 360 control right there at show center. Let me tell you a little bit about Sam, our wing walker today. When she's not at air shows, she works in the commercial space industry where she makes maneuver recommendations for space science missions as a satellite collision avoidance engineer. She also served for several years in the military as a combat airfield operations air traffic controller. Whether it is space or air traffic control, she says her entire professional career has revolved around risk mitigation, and wing walking is no different. It's a thrilling challenge that requires this duo to identify every failure mode and engineer around it. Oh, they're having a grand old time. What a great way to spend a Friday evening, isn't it? Just jump on board the Showcat, let your husband take you through a bunch of aerobatics while you experience the magic of flight.
And the bugs.
And the bugs. The in-flight catering service. I wonder if it might even be better than some of the other food we've experienced over the years. I'm not saying which airline, I'm just saying.
I got it. Mike is a mechanical engineer and airline pilot, you can probably ask that question, who has designed experimental equipment used aboard the International Space Station and has even built rockets designed to go into space. That sounds like something from Big Bang Theory, I don't know. Together, Sam and Mike credit discipline, curiosity, and a shared appreciation for both math and science. Success in their high-flying performance you see here today.
Using all 450 horsepower and going through that beautiful barrel roll right there at impressive. Okay, coming in from the western end of the field. Again, Sam up there on the top wing. Heading up the field line. There's a nice pass right down to show center along the show line. Again, the show cat does not like doing aerobatics, but under the hands of a skilled pilot like Mike Tryggvason, you can get it to do some pretty impressive stuff. Okay, using that wing over there at the eastern end of the field, gets that ag cat turned around. He likes to call it the air show cat. Looking at the bottom side of the airplane for just a second there, you see Sam waving to us again, wave to her. She can see you as Mike goes down the show line, rocking the wings back and forth.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but a long time NASCAR Air Show announcer Bob Singleton, one day flying on top of a biplane and went flying on the outside of an airplane like this. He said it was the dumbest thing he ever done.
Well, I gotta say, I'm perfectly happy standing here with 2 feet on terra firma. I was just looking at some of the folks from the Growler team, and they're just looking in amazement, shaking their heads. Would you guys do this? Oh, they did the safe answer. Maybe. All right. Getting the air show cat turned around off to our left. There's a good view of Mount Baker making an appearance here for our air show this evening. Going to go through a number of flat passes here, and that's going to indicate to us that Sam is doing a variety of different poses up there on the top wing. And you can see Mike is just side-slipping into the wind just a little bit, leaning that wing into the wind so that he tracks right down the center line of the runway. And there, he very gently puts the front wheels down on the runway, and as he slows down, you're going to see that tail start to drop, and it will make contact with the concrete in just a couple of moments.
Bulky, this is the tail dragger. This is how tail draggers land, okay? Because you were curious before about tail draggers and the price of the land. Just want to point that out.